Evening all. I thought I'd try a different opening to the Daily Warzone final because the Grob video seemed to go down quite well. So what about on the other side of the board? There's a player on my side called Marek, who's Polish, and the Polish opening is also known as the Orangutan. So I think tonight will be 1b4 Orangutan, Polish opening. So yeah, if you're interested in playing this in correspondence style chess, if you become a full member at chessworld.net on correspondence style chess, there's a tournament organizer there specialising in variations of 1b4. I haven't actually tried it much in 2-minute chess, so I wonder if I can try Orangutan tonight with white and black, because yesterday was quite good fun. And I think there is some advantage on 2-minute chess, at least, that actually I'll turn off the volume here. Whoops, got an echo. There's a bit of there's a kind of improvisation that opponents make on 2-minute chess. Now this is a very strong opponent to test this, so I might get done over here, never know. But let's try the Orangutan in reverse. So b5 in reverse, so it's a sort of dark square strategy. Okay, I'm sacking a pawn. Will I get any play? So it'll be interesting to see if I get a reasonable game. Let's just try and put pieces around this king here like normal, like I normally would. Okay, I'm going to control e5 at least. I think I want this knight back actually. Oh no, hang on a sec, it's controlling b4. So I think I want to play like knight e4 and knight d2 or something. Okay, so it's a pretty vicious test actually, the first game, to sort of have an opponent this strong. Mind you, it's forcing improvisation, and actually this doesn't look too bad. What about knight g4 there? I'm threatening mate if he takes queen g2. I might have it might be quite good. Is there a mate? I was hoping there would be, but I can't see one. It's getting quite dangerous for him. Check. King g2. If I take a knight h3, I'd win a piece, wouldn't I? I'd win that piece there. So it's pretty good. Whatever happens now, I don't think it's the fault of the opening, but I think this is a pretty good start to this game. Okay. So queen f3. I think he might be stuck for moves here. Queen f3 or knight g4. I think I want to try and get some pressure over here. Maybe knight b4. Would he take that? Because I'm controlling the d3 square. Okay, can I double rooks? It's still quite dangerous because of queen f3. If I keep the queens on, just trying to mate him, this might be the best policy. Because I'm pretty short on time. Obviously it's a 2-minute game, so if I can mate from here, it would be much better. Okay, this c5 is going to contest. What about just knight f2 for knight e4? Let's play knight f2 here. I'm hoping he hasn't got too much play going on. He's still playing on. He's a very determined character, this guy. Very, very determined. I've got material advantage, king safety advantage. I've got rook c1 as well, which is important. Okay, pleasure for me to win like that then, with a forced mate. Okay, a tough cookie there. So Orangutan hasn't had a bad start in this tournament anyway. So Orangutan with white is b4, normal Orangutan. So there's a dark square grip, and in many ways it's a dark square dark square grip strategy. I can't speak. So can I get a sort of initiative like this again with a bishop d3? This is a tough cookie as well. 2-1, 8-7. So important tests, maybe for 2-minute chess here. So I'm bearing down on this king side anyway. I'm hoping this is a reasonable idea. If I try and get this knight into the attack, I'm controlling e4, but can I get it into the attack? I might have some problems here. How about f5 then? Try and get a breakthrough with f5. It seems fairly solid. Knight f4. What about knight f4 coming up? Because that would give me what would knight f4 give? Surely it's bishop d6 here. His knight's hanging at the end of this. He could take here, move his rook, but his knight's hanging. If he moves the knight back, then I take the rook. What if I take this rook immediately? This one, there's no check, so I'm threatening to kind of win material. Okay, if I guess take here. Okay, we've just done nothing to change the position. Okay, he's giving me d5 though. I've got knight f6 on bishop c6. Okay, I don't mind, I think, or rather I shouldn't mind. Let me get behind this b pawn. What's this? Intriguing. I've got more pawns. I'll play c3 here. Okay, I've got more pawns, and e4 to win b5 nearly. Okay, he could have gone for c3 there. There's an opportunity for getting c3 gone a bit. I'll play g4 and king e2. Oh, he's resigned that. Alright, so it's a good start to the tournament. Could have been worse. 2 out of 2. Orangutan. Oh no. Oh dear, oh dear. I'm really getting tested tonight. Oh dear. On the black side. This looks a little bit like a souped up French defence type position anyway. Okay, try and keep discouraging this. Right, it's pretty solid at the moment. Can I get rid of the light square bishops? If I play to get rid of the light square bishops, is that going to happen? Okay, if I just take that for a moment actually, and c5. It's got bishop b5, that could be annoying. I feel pretty exposed here actually, with this bishop kind of loose. Okay, there's no e7 just yet. He's probably got bishop h7. Doesn't feel right. His bishops are pointing at my king. That looks end of game. I thought it didn't feel right. His queen's just coming in for the kill. I think I've been done over here. Yeah. Yep, done over that. Okay, that's yeah, that's the first knock. But my average opposition 2-3-4-1 at the moment. Okay, now this is interesting. What about an e4? Because you know, he's weakened the light squares a little bit. Also, I thought if I can get rid of the light square bishop with a later bishop c4, Is that going to happen? Then there's, in theory, you know, some light squares to exploit here. He's going to close in my bishop totally, though. I'm going to suffer here. What about a knight sack? I think otherwise I'm really suffering. Trying to open up position with his king in the centre. Is this happening? Probably not. I'm hoping that there's some congestion here. I got pressure on the centre. Will that mean anything? It doesn't look as though it means anything at the moment. Can I win the exchange? Oh, there's that. I'm just losing a bishop. End of game. Careless. Yeah. 2-3-3-8 average opposition though. I don't know. Does it get any easier? The opponents. But yeah, I think that was. Maybe I'm not as sharp. I don't know. I think an important part of any tournament is a little bit of confidence, though, to win a few games at the start. You know, I did win one or two, so maybe there's time. But you know, win quickly, lose quickly. I think I might be getting this on the default. Anyway, okay, so okay, I think I was just squashed actually in that one. That was a bit something to bear in mind, not to get positionally like squashed, but that shouldn't really. I mean, in this position I've got a dark square grip. I don't think I should mind the double pawns. That's a pleasant dark square grip. Okay, so can I not just reinforce it and just use it for a kind of attack here? So knight c3. Oh, there's knight f7. That's a bonus here. So queen and bishop is attacked. I mean, it's okay to get that dark square bishop. That's pretty good news. And just come round here with this knight. I'd be on d3 there. Was that wise? I'm going to have to do something about d3. But what exactly? I think I should hold on to d3. Even this looks terrible for a moment. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do about that. If I put my queen on e2 and then d3. Okay, I can attack his queen. Oh, there's knight. Okay, there's knight g3. Still knight g3 coming up. Well, mind you, there's f5 almost. Okay, which one to take? If I take this one or the other one? I feel as I'm on some sort of back foot, unless I can get back with knight f4. That would be encouraging. Can I push his pieces back? He hasn't got too many pieces attacking, so maybe this should be okay. Let's try and just reinforce the f file before it falls to bits. Okay. Okay, that gives me rook g3. Can I just... I can't get rid of the queens or anything. I can attack that knight. Actually, that's good, because the knight... well, this looks more comfortable before I've got f6 access. Can win an exchange. Ah, right, I'm throwing a check as well here. More piece up. I don't want these pawns running away. Okay, that helps. Can I get my past H pawn? Eventually. Seal the entrance here, which is B5, I think. I'll seal that entrance, and then I can move the knight. I think I can do a pre-move or two. Okay, I don't want a stalemate, so I'll win this pawn instead. Look out for stalemates again. Okay, I'll just queen this pawn or something. We'll just mate like this, quicker. Uh-oh. Let's go back to the first plan. Oh man, come on, let's just get the two queens then. Yeah, I'm ahead on the clock. That was good, that king h4. Oh, you don't want to risk a stalemate. Oh dear, oh dear. So 44 minutes. Oh no! What's going on with my pairings? A 2-4-7-2 again. Okay. Alright, it's an interesting test anyway. What about knight? If I play knight a5 and just try and gang up on a2, it'll be suave to play queen a8. Kind of suave like Iranian, one of the games of Iranian in London candidates. We'll just like this, yeah, queen a8 here, because it looks good. Tying down the knight as well. It's got some functional aspect to it. I don't know, h5, doesn't that just misplace the rook, or is that a target? I just play h5. Then I can play knight g4, so there is a kind of method if I can crash down the 7th rank with knight g4. So I'm attacking that rook. Oh, he's on the bishop. Okay, so I go back for that one, a2. It doesn't look too bad. G5 unfortunately doesn't work. If I just tease the situation, am I going to get slaughtered? What about e5? That's another move. There's bishop f6 of queen g5. Queen f4 I can take. This can't be too bad, can it? If takes knight f2, this rook's almost... Hang on, I've got to move the knight back. He's a bit down on the clock as well. Can I just exchange off the rooks? Because his back row's a little bit weak. I've doubled the cube, yeah? So he protected e2 with that move. Can I get rid of this bishop? So that the rook's still kind of misplaced. If I win b3, this should be fun, I would hope, because then there's that b pawn's pretty good past pawn. e2's on fire again. I go to c3. Okay, I'm on e2. If I play for d5, I'm controlling everything. Can I just sadistically bring my king in to a4 to gain some time on the clock? Maybe not. Okay, Oh, don't tell me I'm going to mess this up. No, please, please don't tell me I'm going to mess this up. It'll be a tragedy. He's only got 8 seconds. Ah, winning a knight. That's good news. Okay. 2196. Average opposition. Oh, that helps. Okay. So orangutan in reverse. It doesn't seem so bad, the feel of it so far. This looks like an aggressive kind of Sicilian defense type position. I can gain a lot of space here. Put a knight on e3. Looks quite comfortable with his knight moves. Knight on e3. Maybe I can play for g5, castle queenside. Play rook g8. I think also c4 might be an idea. Right, I can put this battery, try and keep the queenside shut, and play for g5. Right, I'll grab that pawn. Try and use the c file. Oh, a5 is almost dangerous. Actually, d3 might be possible. Coming up. I hope he hasn't got a major tactic. If I can exchange off the queens. Hold that one. Play rook c8. Maybe rook d7 is better for rook. Another rook to c8. I think this g5 is long overdue. Just to try and use this g file. Okay, I'm undermining the centre anyway, even if that g file is not particularly amazingly amazing. Okay, so if I can take in and take on e5, okay, that's even better. Rook c1 here, it's pinning a lot, pin and win. I can take on d6 if knight d6. Okay. Well, all sorts, surely. I think the check to start off with. Oh, 2 pins. 2 pins has to be good. Okay. Orangutan. Monkeying around this tournament with the orangutan. Monkey business. Let's play with a d4. It cuts out c5 for sure, and he's letting me control e4, but he can play a squashy move, c4. Would I be bothered if I just take here first, or avoid losing material? I think is the top priority. If he's going to close the centre and win that pawn, should I be bothered? Okay, I can protect a little bit anyway. Okay. Now I should start being concerned about a structural meltdown, I guess. I'll take here and bishop c4 though. Or not. It's got cd. Okay, it's sort of solid. Maybe bishop g5, d5 is coming up. Maybe. Now gone. c4. Probably doesn't help. We'll prepare c4. Is that happening? He's going to clamp down on c4, I guess. How does he clamp down on c4? Not like that. Okay. Oh, okay, I'll protect e3 here. f4. So I want to play for c5. I play king h1, double rooks, then play for c5. Ah, g5 coming up. So I'll open up this bishop on diagonal. Oh, there's bishop f4. So he didn't play bishop f4. Ah, this is neat. On h6, and beautiful, unexpected bonus. So there's d5 here. We're just taking queen e6. Queen e6 is good on the bishop. Unless he's got this bishop and queen on my king soon. Oh, that's quite likely here. Okay. Got to be careful. I don't want to open up this diagonal too much. Right, he's doing that. Can I take my pawns? Or is it too risky? Attacking that rook. Okay, it's getting pretty risky with his passed pawns, etc. Oh, I think it's pre-move time as well, because it's like he's only got 18 seconds. On the other hand, whoops, it's getting a bit dangerous. Bishop g2. Oh no. He's just mating me. Oh no, I've just lost all my bits. How did that happen? What a muppet. Oh, that was a slaughter. I didn't see that coming. Ooh. Ouch. Oh no, not a 2-4-3-8. You gotta be kidding me, man. In this tournament, you gotta be kidding me. Oh no. Okay, I gotta just try. It's like a French defense. That's all I can say. It's like a French defense, a little bit. Try and squeeze over here for a moment. If I can play b3, a bit of a squeeze. Just put my king over on this side of the board and hope for the best. If I can get over there without getting mated. Okay, it's good news to be able to get over here. Will he play knight c4? He's opening up this diagonal there. That's the upside. Knight d4, almost useful. Oh, there's knight b6. I mean, he's winning with knight b6. I'm gonna get rid of that. So I don't think what he played was the best just then. Small mercies. Okay, create some weaknesses. Cool. I'm going to end up sacking the exchange here. I don't know what to do with my pieces actually. I'm a bit confused now. He's pinning and winning, I think. Potentially. Okay, let's not be too negative though. Can I do that at least? Whatever that does. What exactly do I want to happen here? Oh no, I'm getting pinned all over the shop. That's a bit of a relief. Can I go for king c6 for a laugh? Okay, and try and exchange off. Get rid of some of this enormous pressure. There's rook e7. Intriguing. Counterplay on b2 or not? I don't want to walk into more pins. He's got loads of passed pawns. How do I'm going to have to build a bridge over here to his passed pawns to get rid of all his pawns if I can. No, I've got to keep that one on. Oh no, not that. Oh, Muppets. Oh no. Oh, it's gone. I could give it up here. I think my luck of the draw is not here tonight. 2200 average opposition. 29 minutes to go. Rank 14. Okay, pretty tough. Okay, double fianchetto, maybe with h4, h5. That's intriguing because of that weakness over there. If I just take and hope for the best, with e4. Oh, hang on, is he taking? Okay, e3 not to hem the bishop in. There is queen e8. Queen e8. Wow. That's radical. Can I use this G file? Okay, fret, rook h5. This isn't so clever, unless I can castle queenside. I'm glad he gave me knight e4 and not the other way with e4. So I'm still on the h4 pawn. Knight g5 or rook g5. Bishop h5. Alright, so what can I potentially threaten here? I had an idea of this diagonal actually. I'm on g6 now. Queen g4. But this diagonal here is intriguing as well. Okay. I just go on this diagonal for a moment, bishop c1. And there's queen g4 using that pin. So I'm threatening. What am I threatening? Queen g5. Okay, can I get rid of this h4 pawn finally? Was bishop f5 as well is of interest here. He's got more time at the moment. Okay, rook g4, is that any good? I don't like opening up my king voluntarily. There's no bishop h8 or something. Okay. I have to just hope for the best here. Maybe rook h6. Over here. Oh, no entry point. Let's start panicking. 3 moves. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What am I doing with this pawn? Got to get behind it. Oh, I was about to take this pawn. Oh, no. Oh, it still wouldn't have been a draw or anything. Okay. I think I'm having more luck with the Grob overall. Oh dear, oh dear. Why didn't I take that? I think b4 for this e4 control. So d6, oh there's knight c3 as well. Oh, it looks okay. Is knight b6 any good coming up? I think f4, f3 just to get a pawn on f3 is quite handy at some point. Actually, there is knight a4 in this position. It's looking a little bit awkward as though I'm going to lose the knight. No, knight c3 though, and then f4. Okay, go for this f4. Ah, I got that pawn, so that means e5. So queen h3 and rook f5 coming up, and there's queen h2 and rook g1 for rook h5. Okay, so rook f5. Threatening queen h2. He's got knight f4. Oh, knight f4 ruins everything. Knight f4. G takes. Queen h2. Okay, my rook's protected. So yeah, knight f4. On knight f4, knight f4. What's happening here? Rank 21 at the moment. Okay, can I not just do that now? Okay, rank 15. Okay. Well, I think this is a comfortable position in principle for Blitz. Although, hang on, what if I just take here first? Mind you, c4 coming up could be a pain. Okay. I think I'll get rid of this liability, this loose piece. I want to play knight c3 as well. Maybe bishop f3 is handy. Bishop h5. I'll just swing the rook in. Okay, so I'm swinging that. Oh, maybe I should have taken. That's quite vulnerable, that d4 pawn. I'm losing it. I thought I was. Right, so trying to create some weaknesses here with g6. Okay. So he's given me a nice position. I mean, I'll go with that. Threatening rook h8. He plays queen g5. Well, that's interesting. There isn't queen g5 or anything. So I'm on e6, queen g6. Two main threats. I can bring the rook in as the longer threat to deal with. Rook f3 to g3. Okay, play the check first. Knight h5 is also potentially a lot of fun. King can't go to f8 now. So knight e7 just to win the rook on g8. Okay, that's cool. Climbing up again. Another tough cookie. No draws, no draws. Okay, although this French defence position, I don't think I'm scoring very well at the moment with it. It is a bit tricky to play this. I'm trying to keep the lines closed on the queen side. Can I try and... I just want to keep my the lines closed. For sure. If he plays a5, I don't want to open up the a file as well. And I don't know, knight e4 coming up. Let's see. What about if I just try and I want to use this diagonal, this g2 square, so h5, h4 coming up. I keep pawn on c3. Oh, I'm opening up the b file now for him. Maybe I can take here. Is that any good? I think things have opened up. It's got knight d4 as well. With knight d4, queen g2 though. So I think that's a reasonable. Okay, let's get the king a little bit safe. At least I've got a file to his king here, a diagonal. For a moment. Okay, there's no protection of that. This bishop takes for rook d4 maybe. You can take on c5. I can take and I'm attacking his queen, which attacks the rook. So his rook's hanging. Bonus. Okay, it's not such a bad thing. What's a rook among friends? So, okay, a spare rook. Let's get rid of this e5 pawn to start off with. To try and dislodge this knight, push the knight back. Don't want him hanging around with advanced pawns particularly. When a5. Next, try and win a5 or f4 is a bonus. Let's check. Okay. Oh, I can't play on now, can he? Gotta be kidding. Okay. Average opposition's tough tonight. 16 minutes to go. Oh, the gambit line. Oh, that's okay. it's kind of central control. I'll wait for the bishop to be asked to move back if it's not. Okay. Maybe here. Then get one centre. So knight e5 coming up. We'll get rid of this knight. Mind you, g5 is pretty dangerous. Potentially. We take. I've got pressure on d5. Put the bishop on this diagonal. So knight d2. Okay, so actually, why not just win the exchange? I don't think he's mating me that quickly on the knight squares. So d5 as well. Okay, c3's the thing. I'll hold c3 because it holds the centre. And I can take here. Mind you, he's got takes and bishop e4. Start to be dangerous. Queen h5. Stop queen h3. I think I want to play something like f3 soon, or just get this bishop out. Well, there's always f3 coming up to defend that diagonal. Rook e1. Okay, so f3 coming up. Okay, I have to do that. Keep solid. Queen g2 maybe useful. Queen f5. Well, I'm on b7. Get b7 as well. Okay. There's no bishop d4 at the moment. Get my king to d3. Oh, it's giving me more of a chance to do that. Okay. I'll try and rupture his pawns as not having that. Okay, there's bishop d4. Can I do something with these pawns? Probably not. I can't do anything with the pawns at the moment. What about c5 for c6? I mean, he's really allowed that. So that gives me king c5 or bishop e5. King c5. Looks pretty tasty. For d6 and stopping b2. So I've got d6 and rook e8. I think rook e8 is the most relevant. Okay, so 12 minutes 46. Can I hang around in the top 10? Little group here. Could get a respectable position. This is a free bonus game. That could help. Because climbing up 20 points. Oh. What? Why do I have to wait? What? Why do I have to wait? Opponent's been disconnected. I have to wait a whole minute. Oh, you got to be kidding. It's not the 15-second thing. Oh, that would have made a difference. Oh, that 20 points there would have propelled me. I hope it's just a minute. You've got to be kidding. I have to wait like 2 minutes. I think it's just a minute. Oh. Okay. Anyway, I hope I'm sounding a bit chirpier. Oh, good. Okay, 121. Okay. Pairings have eased off a little bit. Finally a perk of b4. It's just speedy development. Alright, he's got fractured pawns. I got control of b8. Maybe d4. Okay, we'll just fracture these pawns and squash this bishop. Where's it going? I've only got f5 or something. Squashing the bishop. It's rook g3 now. That wins the queen. Bit of a disaster there for black. He's not playing on, is he? Cool, blimey. Cool, blimey, he's not playing on. Really? What about f6? Okay, what about knight f6 and queen h7 is the next question. Doesn't that terminate black quite quickly? Okay, 10 minutes to go. So there is some perks of this opening. The orangutan in reverse. He's a bit cautious. Can I go for knight e4? Or it's not really. I think this. I don't know if knight e4 is better. I'm threatening to squash the bishop with c4 here, or win the light square bishop. Why don't I just win the light square bishop? Almost d4 is almost useful. Okay, the c4 square. Okay, the c file. Also, a3 is under fire. Maybe g5, g4. Is it too risky? There's a castle and then f5. Or play for a5, b4, or bishop c6, a5, b4. This might be good for this diagonal actually. Let's evict this guy before I get mated on h7. Going for it anyway. This is quite optimistic, surely. I can fianchetto a bishop here on queen h6. And I can try and, what do I do now? Just go for this plan again. I can open up the diagonal here as a rude awakening. I don't know I'm getting mated. So I think c3 is dropping. Didn't want to take that knight, so okay. Knight e4 coming up would be a good laugh. I think this diagonal is still handy. If that knight moves, then f2 is a problem. Oh, knight c3 then. Okay, so it's getting a bit tied down. I want to get this diagonal. Okay, I'll take that off. Got that diagonal handy. I think okay, can I get d4? If I get d4, okay, queen f3 coming up. I've got to be a little bit careful. I hope I'm not getting. I can't see a way of getting mated that easily with the fianchetto bishop. I want to get that f3 pawn. Why didn't I could have taken d4 as well. Alright. Where am I? Just here. 6 minutes to go. That took a long time, that game. It seems. I tried to play quickly, but... Okay, so the dark square grip, if nothing else. And... this c4 is annoying, so I'm blocking in that bishop now. Just I have to do something with that bishop. Control this, let this diagonal, put the bishop on this diagonal instead. Then there's knight e5 after. That should be okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, giving up a rook. Oh, there's queen b6, there's bishop b5. I'm going to just take her. Oh, is he going to play f6? Nope. Well, it's fairly pleasant. 2 up. It's always good fun. So queen g3 and rook f6. Or queen d5 if the queen moves. What about just playing for d? No, hang on. No, queen d6, queen d6. He's got queen d6. That's it. Okay. I'll play for h6. Mind you, it's just opposite colour. No, I've got an extra rook. That's the difference. I've got an extra rook here. So if I just double rooks, well, I'll just take this one as well, just for luck. I've got enough spare rooks now. Okay, just 161. No, 181. I'm still just around there, so I need another. I think I need another win, really, ideally. Okay. But tough cookie. What's happening to my recording thing? Oh, that's not very nice. Get my screen back. To that c4 square. Like queen d7. Castle queenside. Maybe g4, h4, g4. There's knight g5, which you hate. There's bishop g5, pin and win. Okay, if I can double, that'd be handy. Maybe f5 at some point. There's knight e3 here, for whatever that's worth. I'm not actually. I think the knight's kind of nice on c4. I'm not really doing anything with that knight e3. I could have put the other one on, I suppose. To break open the centre, I suspect. It does put more pressure on f4. So I double treble now. That's a nasty pin for queen f7. How do I exert more pressure here? e5? I put the other knight to c4. Okay, knight d4, bishop f4. Isn't that just winning material now? No, it's not. Despite this trebling, he's got everything covered. Yeah, he's got everything covered. Okay, well, has he really? I think he has. Does d4 do anything? Try and get onto g2. What about knight e3? Forking queen and rook. That's a bit of a juicy move. Unfortunately, the tournament's ending. Just about in the top 10. Bit harder tonight, I found, than yesterday. Okay, comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks very much.